go time for the Pelicans here at home. Here they are coming down the tunnel earlier in their finest attire. Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports for the NBA. We're all dressed up and ready to go. With Brett Berry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Karl Anthony Towns.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. You've got LaMelo Ball. He's out there with MP. Wagner is out there with Brandon Miller. And it's Zawan in at the fourth slot. And for the Pelicans, Curry is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Zion Williamson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Mathurin in at the three slot. Well, Greg, we know time marks the end of the year, the calendar year, but we're still in the thick of this NBA season.
No doubt, Kevin. And for teams that aren't doing as well, this is a good opportunity to reset. Leave all your troubles in last year and usher in the new one with a new mindset.
Curry passes to Williamson. Fader, count the basket.
Not just a threat from interior or around the rim. Williamson can also hurt you from the mid-range.
Ball kicks to Miller. Hawkins against MP. Pelicans pull it in. And here's Curry. He saw with 10 points last game.
And they've got to keep him off the glass. For a little time, he can be a handful on the offensive board if you're not aware of it.
Back to MP. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
Doing what he can to help them space the floor. That's MP.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Towns. And it's MP with the rebound. And so, MP will bring it up for the Hornets. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here's Curry. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Good team by Miller.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And the Pelicans with possession here, following the bucket by the Hornets. And to Williamson. Pass to Curry, looking to end the run. They grab their own miss. Mathurin. Williamson kicks to Hawkins. Pocket six. Towns, a screen on MP. The shot by Hawkins, no good. The Hornets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start off the game. MP outside. Miller with a wide open look. Buries it from three-point range.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 6. And timeout called by Willie Green. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Well, you just look at the scoring he's provided and the numbers he has put up, and it's a no-brainer. Rarely does someone carry an offense this much and not walk away with some form of hardware for their efforts.
Here's Hawthorne. Last night only saw him 4 in 22.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Miller outside. Back to ball. Pass to MP. Charlotte moving the ball around. Outside ball. Unloads. Pelicans with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
And it's Towns missing. Hornets leading by 3. And here's MP for 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
From 10 feet out. And too long on the shot. Hornets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Back to ball. The 3. Good in the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game. New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Curry dishes to Williamson. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Wagner. Bank shot, no good. Charlotte has got a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Now, here's ball. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played hard. You know who that was.
MP with it. Now defended by Williamson. A nice shot by MP.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. In second, the Hornets.
Well, over the past couple weeks, this defense has found itself locked in. They've played hungry and they've played physical.
Williamson, the pass to Curry. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Towns sets the pick for Curry. Finds himself wide open and throws it.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Ball, the pass to MP. Back to Ball. This one for 3. Drills it from outside.
gotten a little bit lax here defending the triple.
Ingram against Miller. They get it again.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Good. He's got 10.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Pass to Hawkins. To the wing right side. And it's Towns missing.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Back to MP. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot out.
And it's Ingram missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Miller surveying the floor. Wagner trying to get open. A three-pointer off the mark. Pelicans trail by 16. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Curry. Pass to Ingram. Lets it go with a three. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Ball, the pass to Miller. Here's Swan. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Now Curry. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Wagner. Towns, no luck.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And finished off by Wagner.
Not the kind of aggressive
Ben
defense
Simmons about to check into his
You
game.
have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
Good job to recognize the
I might have to
opportunity.
be a primary defender on him.
After the basket by Charlotte.
Who knows? If he is the primary defender, if I am his primary defender, then I'll just sag off of him. Simple as that.
Too many players with the skill
Because he's
set
not going
and
to shoot it
burst.
regardless, unless he gets into the
Yes,
paint.
Kevin, you got to appreciate the tools that Brandon Ingram possesses. That comes with a lot of hard work. But this guy can score over smaller defenders. He's creative enough to draw contact against bigger guys and use that quickness. He's always been a scorer, but his playmaking ability over the past couple seasons, that's something that's growing and is giving them a chance to be very competitive.
Simmons checked in for Curry. Porter kicks to Daniels. Jones for 3. No shot that time. Not on target.
So it doesn't look like I've got Ben Simmons as primary.
It's a 13-point game.
Doesn't look like I'm the primary defender on Ben Simmons. I'm on Hawkins, Jordan
Good by New
Hawkins.
Orleans. Ingram's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Carl Anthony Towns. Averaging about 11 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
He attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
So he gets them both.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Ingram passes to Hawkins.
Just sag off of him, Dyson Daniels. What are you doing?
Williamson looking it over. Pass to Hawkins. Shot clock at 6. Oh, good from outside. And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 19-7 run. MP kicks to Daniels. Now MP launches it. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Now here's Ingram. Coming off a solid outing against Philadelphia.
And gotta love the long, long arms of Brandon Ingram.
Hornets leading by 16. Daniels dishes to Jones. A shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Jones has got 5.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
to Towns. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
There's 1:54 left here in the opening quarter. Pelicans trail by 19. Simmons passes to Ingram. Towns a screen on Jones. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's good from long range. He's got 10.
It feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Hunter finds Porter. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. And how is the line shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here and check it out. Now that the big season grind is well underway. You look at Texas. They're 8th in the conference and really looking to improve on the back end of the season.
Well, I think for New Orleans, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Now, you just don't want to sit in the middle for too long. You either want to be competing against the top teams or starting to strategize where you can position yourself for a high lottery pick and maybe turn around your franchise's fortunes. Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Pass to Hawkins. Here's Ingram. From deep. Drains the three-pointer.
One-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against Chicago.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes. It was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
3 seconds between shot and game clock. Curry kicks to Edwards. Pass to Hawkins. It's Ingram on the wing. Slides that one off the back iron and down it falls. And that's 15 points for Brandon Ingram. And here's Porter. MP looking around. Where did it go?
Three. Dang. Right at the buzzer.
It's in at the buzzer.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Well, you look.
MP getting it done for Charlotte. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. Right back after this break. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hornets?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Willis is out there with Curry. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Ingram. And it's Simmons in at the center, filling out the middle. It's the Pelicans 5.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Older.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against Chicago was sensational. He finished with 19 points, and that was only part of it, as he added a triple-double for his work. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his
What?
overall relentless.
This can't be shit. We can't be serious.
Had no
I
answer
don't know
for
how
him.
it's
We'll
an
see if
offensive
it
foul.
plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Right.
Charlotte making a switch. Miller's checked in. Here's
That was a
Simmons.
dumb ass call.
Tries again. Nice defense from Wagner.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
To the middle. The kick out to Ball. There's a good screen. And it falls over the rim and in. Ball's got 13.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Over the course of a season, each team takes on a certain personality. Brett, do coaches try to shape that personality based on the roster?
Kevin, it's a great question, and I think the best coaches in personality of the team as it starts to formulate throughout the season. You lean in to what guys naturally are. Some success comes with that.
From outside the arc, Pelicans pull it in. Simmons got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just sag off him. Just sag off of him.
Outside Curry. Over MP. And the Pelicans miss again.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Second, an 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Free throw good, MP.
What I love about MP, his work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
New Orleans making a switch here. Matherin's checked in, and both free throws good for MP. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Ingram outside. Back to Curry. Outside Matherin. That's to Curry. Matherin with the ball. As you can see from his numbers, he's going to keep controlling their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Back to MP. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Salon. That's good. And Miller with the assist. Salon's got his first bucket of the night.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. Wagner, a screen on Matherin. Miller, no luck.
That's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Simmons sets a screen for Matherin. How good on the 3. Charlotte leading by 23. Back to Salon. Outside ball. Now Wagner, guarded by Curry. And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land. 6 points from Brandon Miller.
Oh, great job by MP, showing how selfless he is with passes like that.
Ingram outside. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Wagner right side.
Oh, why did I pass up that
Pass
play
this
up?
along. MP outside. Here's Ball. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Ball's got 15.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Simmons sets a screen for Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid in the bench. What's the difference?
Well, the second unit came in last game and just played lights out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Hawkins comes in for Willis. Good on both. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the foul called on MP.
And
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul, which will give 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And so here's New Orleans. Pass to Simmons.
Sag off of
Down
it.
to 5 on the shot clock.
Sag off of it.
Team 2 for Williamson. And the Pelicans miss again.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Miller with the ball. On the wing, MP. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Simmons got 6 rebounds in the game.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Dare him to
Pass
shoot.
to Matherin to end the cool streak. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And forget the pretty offensive skills. Simmons using his length to get some gritty points on that play.
Miller outside. MP outside. Ball with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 8th assist here tonight. Now here's Curry. Simmons passes to Matherin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Ingram, he's checked in for Curry. Matherin hits them both. Hornets have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Ball kicks to MP. Miller outside. There's the triple. Simmons pulls it in. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Mr. Williamson. Near the 3-point line, it's Ingram. Good for basket number 6 for him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And right now, people wanting to tune in as Brandon Ingram is putting on a show.
And that one goes long. Now for New Orleans, shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. A lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just
Well done,
playing chess
Simmons.
within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me. And that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. Ball kicks to MP. Ring shot on the way, and he hits the jumper for 2. MP's got 28 points for the game. And the Pelicans shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Ingram against Porter. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And Simmons gets it to go on the assist from Matherin.
And that's Simmons at his best. So good at navigating the open floor.
Outside Porter. MP outside. There's Miller with the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Miller's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hornets.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Williams is checked in for New Orleans. Charlotte also making some changes. Jones comes in for Brandon Miller. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for Ball. There's Williamson with a three. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Right, one of the best assets of Zion Williamson is his first
30 points in the
And
first
the
half.
combination of power and skill. It's obviously unique. And what I love about him is he's making better and better decisions. He's become as reliable as he is explosive.
Here's Ingram. And the layup is good. Ingram's got 4 this quarter.
Brandon Ingram's advantage when he's down low like that still comes through in his length.
MP outside. Outside, Jones. Over Matherin. Pelicans pull it in.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And it's Jones with the ball for Charlotte. Daniels kicks to MP. Pass to Porter. Now Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 from MP. And no good that time. New Orleans has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter. Only getting 1 of 5 attempts. Ingram. Tries again. And he sinks the layup. Ingram's got 21.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their script.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Daniel. Charlotte moving the ball around. MP passes to Daniel. Off the mark there with a 3-point shot. And here is Ingram. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in complete command. They lead 28 points going into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Charlotte Hornets.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming. And the ball is certainly finding the open man.
And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
A lot of high flyers on this list. I've seen what they can do in game. Curious to see what they can do on the big stage when the lights are bright.
And it's hard to go wrong with anyone from this group. I'm glad we have a front row seat.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for Charlotte, they've got MP. He's out there with Ball. Brandon Miller out there with Wagner. And it's Zawan in at the 4. Wagner against Towns. Outside Matherin. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
All right, a chance to check out stats for him.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards to more effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. The Pelicans shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Here's Curry. And it goes down 2 points. Curry's got his second basket.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Down low. And Miller took the jam.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Curry looking it over. Towns for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
One more assist for a
MP's
triple
got
double.
double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Salon. Outside ball. Pulls it up. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
Here's Curry. Outside Matherin. Now Hawkins, the tray, and the free ball is good. Hawkins has got 5 now.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Pass to Salon. Here is Miller. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Matherin against Miller. Outside Matherin. Towns a screen on Miller. Matherin for 3. That's a 2 from Towns. Again, the Pelicans score.
Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
Nice move. And Ball with the lay-in. Ball's got 22 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Matherin passes to Williamson. From 7, again, the Pelicans score.
The moment Williamson gets inside, virtually nothing you can do to stop that lefty.
Pass to Salon. There's Miller with the 3. Good, and it's
Another
MP
triple
picking
double.
up the assist. MP's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Now Curry. Missed inside. MP against Hawkins. Wagner outside. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Pelicans have gone 4-7 to get things started here in the second half. Pass to Towns. Outside Matherin. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And that one drops for him. MP's got 33 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
On the wing, Matherin. Covered by Miller. Towns kicks to Williamson. Traps in the train. Williamson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Zion showing he can get the hands moving too. Quick release on that bucket.
Here's Salon. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. Charlotte moving the ball around. MP outside. 3-pointer is rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Matherin for 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
There's Ball with the 3, drills the 3-pointer. Ball's got 25 points.
guys. He's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Miller against Mathurin. Mr. Williamson. Back to Mathurin. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. Hornets have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Now, here's MP. Wagner with a screen for ball. Goes back up, and it's Wagner getting it to go. Wagner's got 8 points.
There he is, feasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive side.
And Towns gets it to go.
He's so solid for really any range, but Towns' jump shot puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
In the corner, it's MP. Pass to Salon. Lets it go from deep. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. And Mathurin has got the ball here for New Orleans. Outside Curry. Towns a screen on Miller. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon's got 4 rebounds now tonight. MP, and he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Williamson outside. Inside, outside for Curry. Off target from three-point range.
That's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Wagner has screen on Curry. There's Ball with the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
3 points.
Ball's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Hornets. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Towns. And that one comes up a bit short.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Pass to Salon. Back to MP. And here's Wagner. That 3 off the mark. Outside Curry. Here's Hawkins. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Ball. And it's Williamson missing. The Hornets on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And he makes that one.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
The Pelicans have gone 7 for 16 the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Mathurin against Miller. Outside Curry. Towns sets the pick for Curry. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Now, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Pass to Miller. Back to MP. Ball surveying the defense. That one drops for him. Ball's got 30 points.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Curry finds Towns. Towns a screen on Miller. Mathurin against Miller. Mathurin passes to Towns. New Orleans moving the ball around. Hit the shot. And it's Mathurin missing. Charlotte's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Miller outside. MP outside. Wagner kicks to Miller. Wagner with a screen for Miller. Over Mathurin. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Will it go? Oh!
Looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Wagner. Outside, Ball. Good on the triple. Ball's got 15 points in just the second half.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
It's smart, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. For the Orleans, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. First one.
Now do it. We win by 50.
So no problem for Charlotte as
I
they
get
get the
another
win.
triple
This
double.
one was
Another
over well
30
before
point
the
triple
final buzzer.
double.